G'day battlers, and today we're doing some timeless cup battles up against Militime9458, one of my patrons, so thanks to you, and we're kind of just testing out OCTAZOOKA Kingdra here. So going in with a lead, and we haven't got a good lead up against Icefang Drapion, really not what we want to see, but gonna throw the OCTAZOOKA, hoping for that 50% chance of a debuff, and he does shield, which is fantastic. So he was thinking that it might have been an outrage, would have done some very nice damage to the Drapion, but really great for us. And then he throws an Aqua Tail, we don't shield. We're looking pretty good here in this matchup that we really have no right to be looking good in. So thinking that it's going to be another Aqua Tail, let it come through, but it is a crunch, so unfortunate, because if we did shield then we would have been able to get another Aqua Tail off, but quite alright. We're going to get plenty more OCTAZOOKAs off through this video, and then in comes the Celio, going to be able to get that body slam off. Icefang isn't going to do too much damage to Celio with that ice water typing. He lets the body slam go through, so goodbye Drapion. Lets him bring in his Charizard, which is going to hurt. And then we just check to see what we had. We had Dragonair. Switching into Dragonair, he brings in the double Legacy Dugong. So this is really a force to be reckoned with in this cup. Really wish I had one because it's so spammy and just applies that debuff absolutely like it's extreme. And there is a little bit of an intricacy with the debuffs at the moment, like they're not completely disappearing when you switch out like they should. So I'll link to a video from King in the video in the description below that kind of goes through when the debuff does clear and when it doesn't, because you do know exactly when it will. It's just not like it presumably should be. Anyway, we've got Celio up against Charizard here, so burning a shield on any move he has because we still have both shields. So it was just a Dragon Claw. We QSA'd there, so we've got a Body Slam coming right after whatever this charge move is. It is another Dragon Claw, kind of to be expected. And now we're getting that QSA'd Body Slam off, which will do a little bit of damage. He's got a shield though. Actually, he doesn't shield. So he'll presumably shield this second Body Slam. We didn't succeed in getting it back to back either. The quick move came through, and then hoping to maybe Powder Snow him down or getting the Body Slam off. Unfortunately, CMP takes it there. He did have that sliver of health left, so if we got that Body Slam off, GG's. Even if we got like one more quick move off somewhere, or maybe if we got like one quick move less, so if he didn't get that quick move off when we tried to back Body Slam, we could have won that game maybe, or maybe tied. I'm not too sure, but going in with this Celio up against Milotic, another interesting pick. I'm pretty bad at recognizing what the quick move is, so I think it's Dragon Tail, although correct me if I'm wrong there. Throwing the Body Slam, which is going to do, I mean, a little bit of damage. It's just neutral damage, something to chip away, apply, I mean, not really apply much shield pressure, but actually kind of apply shield pressure, and then switching out to Kingdra to try and just finish off the Milotic. Going for the charge move though, and here's a Hyper Beam, so I don't think we're going to be getting an OCTAZOOKA off here. I was kind of hoping it would just be a little bit of water damage, nothing to worry about. I was wrong, very wrong. Hyper Beam, very scary for Milotic. That time we don't shield though, because we didn't think he'd be able to get to another Hyper Beam in that short time. Let the Surf come through, and then probably going to shield, not shielding. It is another Surf. If we do just tank it, gonna get this Body Slam off. There shouldn't be a shield on his side. Should just go through, get rid of the Milotic. It is unfortunate when that happens, when you like both tap on the charge move, but then theirs goes off first, so you go, oh, now mine's gonna go off anyway, even though I wouldn't want it to. It's just unfortunate, but we do throw that Body Slam onto the Omastar kind of blindly just before we go down. Switching to Dragonair, we let this Ancient Power come through, which retrospectively probably a bit of a mistake, especially with the two shields still lying in wait. Throwing the Aqua Tail, and he does burn his shield like you should be doing when you're at the very end of the battle with two shields left over. Finally shielding up this Ancient Power. I guess if he gets another Ancient Power off, that would show that I definitely should have shielded, but yeah, no such luck. And then it's got Sceptile on the back, so actually probably wouldn't have mattered anyway. Even if I shielded up the Ancient Power, Sceptile would navigate to a charge move. Even if I threw a charge move from my Dragonair onto the Sceptile, he started shield too. So just GG's there. And then we're gonna get some more OCTAZOOKAs now that we're just feeling around, and we're good now. We're good. We've got Kingdra up against Quagsire, and this is not a good matchup for Kingdra. Quagsire can definitely take Kingdra for a spin, to say the least. Not shielding up this first move, hoping it's just an Acid Spray, and it is. Which, I mean, obviously isn't what we want to see, but oh well. And he brings in Kingdra of his own, so throwing the OCTAZOOKA, hoping to get that debuff. We do get the debuff, but it doesn't cancel out the Acid Spray that we got, so Acid Spray is basically more potent than the OCTAZOOKA. and he's able to take us out. We bring in Dragonair of our own to take down the Kingdra. We do shield up, hoping that it's an outrage, but we got there with the OCTAZOOKA. We don't get debuffed. Bring in the Celio to try and powder snow down, and we are surely just able to do that. I think he must have been pretty close to the next OCTAZOOKA. Gonna throw the body slam at this Blaziken. Not gonna do too much damage. Actually gonna do a little bit. Oh, he does shield though. And then the counters are really gonna start doing some damage to us. Our little buddy Celio there. It does a little less than half health, the body slam, getting to another body slam, so really applying the shield pressure here. I very much love Celio. Burns the second shield, and then back in comes the Dragonair, shielding up the charge move, and hoping that we're going to be able to Dragon Breath down the Blaziken, although probably not likely. Yeah. Last second charge move, it's gonna hurt. Maybe it's a Blaze Kick, it's a Blast Burn, Youcha, and simultaneous KO, still has one in the back. Absolutely wrecking us here, which isn't great for the old OCTAZOOKA Kingdra, but actually I think in my previous, oh no, I have now since double moved the OCTAZOOKA, the Kingdra, not the OCTAZOOKA, it's the OCTAZOOKA user now. So then this game we went no OCTAZOOKA Kingdra, kind of throw him off the scent, get him away from anything that might card counter, and now we've brought in the Haunter up against the Sceptile, only running Shadow Punch, just to kind of feel around. Gonna shield up the second Dragon Claw though. He really does get those Dragon Claws off quick, and Sceptile is an interesting one in the sense that it's a fully evolved starter that you don't want the community game move on, and it actually has a fair bit of versatility. I don't think it's the best starter in the cup though, even so. There's other grass types you can use instead of Sceptile. You can also bring in some other non-dragon type dragon damage from Seadra or from Milotic with a Dragon Tail. But anyway, Haunter able to take out the Sceptile. Going to be able to throw another Shadow Punch at this Whiscash, which Haunter does a nice amount of damage. And once the CMP change comes through and the attack stat is what determines the CMP, it's going to do really well. So Ludicolo comes in, scares the Whiscash right off. So we bring in the Omastar, almost said Omanite, into the Haunter, does throw that Shadow Ball, and goodbye Omastar, hoping to be able to get this Ice Beam that'll be able to get rid of the Haunter, and then it'll just be finishing off Whiscash in the back. So yeah, this is GG's, we've got this down. Ice Beam, goodbye Haunter, and then he does get a charge move off, but it's not going to be enough. It is a Mud Bomb, we can tank it, goodbye Whiscash. Finally getting a win on the board. It kind of seems like a theme in this video is I'm losing a lot in the Timeless Cup, but actually, the last 2 days, I've been getting a lot more wins, kind of adjusting my team for the new change, which I haven't really done yet, other than playing with OCTAZOOKA now, and another not good matchup with that Icy Wind Dugong. He's definitely going to be able to out-buff/debuff us here. He's going to wreck us, basically, even if we get the OCTAZOOKA debuff going. So our attack falls, and now we shouldn't have waited. Yes, we should have waited, bait out the outrage, and he does shield thinking that it is an outrage, which little does he know, until after this video we did not have that double move, but now we do, we're all good now. So future videos with Kingdra will have OCTAZOOKA and outrage, so we can apply some real pressure. Bring in the Celio up against that Dugong, and he's just going to keep Icy Winding us, and it is we're going to feel it. So even though it does no damage, we're basically actually doing no damage to each other. So I think that it's both double resisted. So basically quick moves are doing nothing, and he's reducing our damage even more. So at least with these body slams we are putting some damage on the Dugong, but he is just weakening us up for that next Pokemon. Actually throwing the Water Pulse. Doesn't do heaps of damage, but definitely more effective than Icy Wind if you didn't want to keep debuffing. And we end up throwing the Body Slam. Shouldn't have. Regrettable decision, although I guess it's some damage instead of just keep powder snowing. Trying to throw the Aurora Beam at that Sceptile, but just not going through. Finally getting it off, and does get shielded up. So now we have 2 shields, he has 0 shields, we position to Dragonair, and he's got Kingdra, so we're actually looking pretty good here. We throw the Wrap, which is going to do some nice neutral damage, and we're going to be able to take out the Kingdra. He's got no shields, and if he throws a charge move, no charge move, so I don't know if that's because he didn't get to one, or because he knew it would just be not beneficial for him, because it would use up a turn that he could be doing a quick attack. but unfortunately we throw the Aquatail. It kind of brings him right down close, and then we are just clutch able to finish him off with that like 1 health left, and that is GG. So thank you Militime for the battles. We will be doing some more Fusion Cup battles now. I was very much just focusing on Timeless a little bit because I have not a single tournament has started when I'm recording this. By the time it's uploaded, I will have started in a few. But yeah, thank you for watching. We'll get some Fusion content going very soon. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, especially that subscribe one. And thanks again for like the 3rd time this video to Militime9458 and also to brajSF, both awesome people. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you very much. And scene.